PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, that's a handy shot.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Next up is this two-shot hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Club up. I like this play. Wow, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
On a nice line.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Opting for the 6-iron. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well done. Take the birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Currently at -3 for the round. You've arrived at a par 4. Handy effort, that one. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. that's too bad.
That will drive you bats.
And now at 3 under overall. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. That should find the cut stuff. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. How close was that to going down? And this putt to move into the top 5. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Around 110 yards to go.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, sit. It's a little wayward.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. An opportunity to make their par.
It's looking solid.
Nicely holed. And for par. And now 4 under for the day. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Oh, that was mashed. That's some good golf right there. 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if he can hold this. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Going with the 4-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That's tidy. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently tied for 1st place. choosing the 9-iron here. Lovely effort that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop.
So, Rich, 9 holes in the books. What do you make of the performance so far in this rivalry?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
From around 180 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Opting for the 4-iron here. This one might need to get down a little.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, just missed.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's currently tied for the lead.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. A 7-footer right here.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
And that will take him to 6 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well, this should find the short grass. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
So far, so good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson.
Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, two-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. And that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. This putt is of 9 feet.
This is their look at birdie. These are on rails, looking good.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Canada's Brooke Henderson currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard.
This lie's not great.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one's left of the green.
They're not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson.
To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
Heading to the next hole now, and this player's currently in a share of the lead with Brooke Henderson.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. From around 140 yards here.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Going to need to take 1 extra club here, I believe.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Outstanding approach shot. Good look at a birdie here. This looks good. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. There you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
Just a slim lead with 1 round to go. There could be some fireworks in this final round.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Well, they start off with a very small lead, and so they're going to be cognizant of that. There's not a lot of room for error, but in saying that, they do have the lead, so they can't afford to make a mistake somewhere along the line if it should happen to come up. But in saying that, they just don't want to make any mistakes. It's going to be a difficult day all around.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Time to tee off at the second. Not a bad line, this one.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out. Launched that one into space. Wow.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, just behind Tiger Woods.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. This one's for birdie.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
This one needs to kick left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That was a gallant attempt. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Currently 10 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Got some good distance on that one. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
He shares the lead.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Just didn't drop. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy is This guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I can tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game and continues to be and will forever be.
Going with the 3-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Currently tied for the lead.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, well done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Had a fantastic drive.
That should set up another chance.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. Looking for another birdie here.
Looking really good.
And that should secure the par on this one.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Time to tee off on the 11th. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead just ahead of Tiger Woods.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 12th. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 2. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
It was on a good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Leading by a couple after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This shot from 120 yards.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
You like that, didn't you? This putt from around 18 feet.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's frustrating.
You finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's begin the 14th.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This would be a great up and down. Oh, yes! What a shot.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Quality shot, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Good stroke.
And there it is.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 shots off the lead.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Currently leading by 2.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Leading by 3 strokes now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now at the 17th hole. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Nice recovery there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Well, the equation's pretty simple. If you chip this in, he'll win the event.
Well done. That takes the pressure off.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.